Manny Pacquiao's planned boxing comeback later this year has been drawing global attention, but the Filipino legend himself has admitted there's one serious concern that could derail his return: his own health. At 46 years old, Pacquiao continues to train at a furious pace in Manila as talks intensify over possible opponents for a December bout, but even the former 8-division champion admits the dangers of returning at his age are greater than ever. Pacquiao recently opened up about the risks that come with a late career comeback, warning that his body cannot recover the way it once did. "The biggest danger now is not my opponent, it's my body," Pacquiao confessed in a candid interview. "I can still fight, but the recovery time, the reaction time, it is not the same. It's not healthy if I push too much." The comments sparked debate among fans and experts, many of whom have compared Pacquiao's situation to Muhammad Ali's fateful comeback fights in the early 1980s. Ali, who retired in 1979, was coaxed back into the ring twice more, suffering brutal defeats against Larry Holmes and Trevor Berbick that not only tarnished his legacy but also took a devastating toll on his health. Ali was later diagnosed with Parkinson's syndrome, which many attributed in part to his prolonged career. Veteran boxing analysts have urged Pacquiao to take Ali's story as a warning sign. "Ali was a hero who fought too long," said one sports historian. "Pacquiao has already achieved more than anyone could have dreamed. At this point, the risk is not about winning or losing, it's about his long-term well-being." Pacquiao, however, insists he is aware of the parallels but believes his case is different. Unlike Ali, Pacquiao has stayed in fighting shape, never ballooning in weight between fights, and continues to live a strict lifestyle. Even after retiring from professional boxing in 2021 following his loss to Yordenis Ugas, Pacquiao has remained active in exhibitions and community events. "I respect Ali and his legacy," Pacquiao said, "but I have prepared my body and my mind. If I feel it is too dangerous, I will stop. I am not afraid to walk away." Still, the Filipino icon acknowledged that public pressure and personal pride can be dangerous motivators for fighters at his level. He admitted that part of his drive comes from wanting to inspire the next generation of athletes in the Philippines. "People think I fight for money, but that is not true," he explained. "I fight because I want to show young people that discipline and faith can carry you far. But I will not sacrifice my health just for one more fight." Pacquiao's comeback talk comes amid negotiations with potential opponents such as Mario Barrios, Conor Benn, and even a possible exhibition bout in Saudi Arabia. However, doctors and close advisors have reportedly urged him to undergo extensive medical checks before stepping into the ring. Cardiovascular strain, neurological risks, and long-term physical wear are all issues that fighters in their mid-40s face. The controversy has divided fans. Some are excited at the prospect of seeing Pacquiao lace up the gloves again, pointing out that George Foreman successfully returned to the sport in his 40s and even became world heavyweight champion at 45. Others, however, fear that Pacquiao may be putting himself on the same dangerous path that Ali once walked. Prominent neurologist James Callahan warned, "Boxing is a young man's sport. Every punch absorbed in your mid-40s carries a multiplied risk. The body does not heal the way it used to. Manny Pacquiao is a legend, but legends are not immune to biology." Pacquiao's trainer, meanwhile, has been cautiously optimistic, insisting that while the risks are real, Pacquiao's conditioning remains exceptional. "Manny still trains like he's 25, he said. "We monitor him closely. If I see signs that it's not safe, I will be the first to stop it." As the comeback buzz grows, the haunting comparisons to Muhammad Ali serve as both a cautionary tale and a reminder of boxing's brutal reality. For every story of a triumphant return like Foreman's, there is an Ali, a Roy Jones Jr., or a Sugar Ray Leonard who pushed beyond their limits and paid the price. For Pacquiao, the decision ultimately rests on how he balances his competitive fire with his health. "I know the risks," Pacquiao concluded, "but I also know what I can do. This is not about proving anything to others, it is about listening to myself and making the right choice. I will not let pride be the reason I suffer later." Whether Pacquiao steps into the ring again or not, his words reveal the difficult crossroads all great champions face, the fine line between glory and danger. And as history has shown with Muhammad Ali, crossing that line can leave consequences far beyond the ring.